Hopefully the sound of that Dynaflow heater isn't, you know, sounding too bad, so you can still hear me all right. So I have an uninsulated, unheated garage, and this year especially, it's been tough getting anything done out here because it's been super cold. Not today, but we've had a lot of sub-zero Fahrenheit temperatures, which is well below zero if you're up north of Canada or over in Europe. But anytime I want to get anything done out here, your hands are freezing. You're touching steel tools that are, you know, frozen, and it just adds to, you know, the misery, if you will. So I purchased this Dynaglow Deluxe. Infrared diesel, kerosene, jet fuel. It uses a lot of different fuels, but I'm running diesel in it. I purchased this to put a little heat into here, and it also puts out radiant heat, so it like heats objects like me if I'm standing in front of it, or you know, in its path, and it's been pretty handy. So I try to run it for a little while before I start the tractor, just to increase the air temperature. Today it's, you know, in the mid-30s, so it's not the coldest it's ever been. But we're gonna do some things with the tractor today. I had recently put some wheel spacers on, and I've run it for, I don't know, 5-6 hours with the wheel spacers on. So we're gonna pop the wheels off and verify the torque on those. So stick with me and we'll get this done. Alright, so I have it jacked up, jack stand on the other side. Right now I'm just gonna take the tire off, and then we'll look at the wheel spacer. And then we'll double check the torque specs on the wheel spacer. There's the tire. Get him out of the way. Bring you in a little closer so you can see this. So this is our wheel spacer. It's by Titan. Titan Wheel Accessories, LLC. So basically it has studs. It comes with your lug nuts in order to attach a wheel to it. And they are, they got the taper on the end and everything. Then you just use your existing bolts to attach this to the hub. So as you can see, I jacked up the back, and I put a jack stand under this side, and then let the wheel on the other side touch the ground. Otherwise this thing will just spin like crazy. So I'll get my torque wrench out and we'll verify torque on these. I don't feel that they would have moved, but we'll verify. It's been, I don't know, probably 5-6 hours that I've put on it since I put these wheel spacers on. I just want to make sure that we're where we need to be. So I have a lovely, there's a Mastercraft, Masterforce, bought it at Menards, but I have it set to 90 foot-pounds, and that is what the Kioti book says for these rears, 90 foot-pounds of torque. That one's good. That one's good. 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 And good. So, as I suspected, they're fine. But now I know, right? Otherwise, it was like, well, I hope they're good. But certainly don't want your dang wheel falling off when you're out doing something. So, we'll get this puppy put on. Now in the, for these wheel spacers, it says don't go over 110 for the 110 foot-pounds of torque. So the Kioti's 90 is underneath that. So because they are aluminum, wheel spacers are aluminum. But I will say this: I feel a little bit more stability now when I'm doing things that before would make me feel a little tipsy. I mean, you can't put yourself in the exact same position, right? But there's very limited times where I feel that uneasy feeling like I might roll over. So this is, I guess, my solve for that one thing that I hate about this tractor is how tipsy it is. Now obviously a larger frame tractor would also solve that issue, but I don't have one of those, so we'll go with this for now. And it was a fairly cheap solve for that issue, because I think these are around 50 bucks for two of them. I didn't put any on the front. I didn't feel I needed them on the front. The back is, I think, is the place to put them. You can buy a set of 4 of them, but I don't think the bolt pattern on the front is the same as the back. So you'll have to decide on that yourself, do your own research and get the right size if you wanted to put them on the front. But I personally didn't feel the need to put them on the front. Alright, so now we'll torque these to 90 also. And if you didn't know this, you go in a bolt star pattern when you're doing this. Meaning you go across in the last one you did. And I will just go around one more time. Verify. And there we go. Now I just have to do the other side, but I won't do that on camera because you know what I did right here. So hopefully you got some value out of this video, seeing how I solved this one tipsy issue. Of course it isn't solve all, but it definitely seems to have helped. done a lot of snow pushing since then. Haven't done a lot of lifting and stuff, but I have pushed a lot of snow, and you get those little low spots and stuff where it used to feel like, well, I'm gonna fall over. Those have pretty much been eliminated. I am wider now. It used to be 48 inches, and you know, now I'm 4 inches wider, so I'm 52 inches wide, 52, 53 inches wide on the outside of my rear tires. So when I drive down the sidewalk, my tires kind of munch the edges a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. The stability to me is more important than you know, staying on that sidewalk with the wheels. I normally kind of go off the edges anyway as you're pushing snow. I mean, it's just the way it is. There has been I don't know, a lot of talk. People say it's going to void your warranty or whatever. I guess I don't know if that's true or not, so do your own research. I just went ahead and put them on. So I guess if I break my shafts, I guess I'll be sad, won't I? I think stability is really important with your tractor. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Anyway, as far as this heater, I could probably peel off my sweatshirt now that I've been out here running that for a while, but it sure helps your hands. You don't have to wear gloves to keep your hands warm because that heater's running. Hopefully it isn't so loud that you can't hear me. I guess I'll find out when I edit the video. Because it does have a bit of a roar to it, but yeah, good little heater. So I will put in the description of the link, description of this video, I will put a link for these wheel spacers and that heater. And you know, in case you're interested in solving this issue yourself, the issue of cold and the issue of tipsy on this tractor. So I want to thank everybody for stopping in and watching today. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, be safe, brothers and sisters.